All right. Happy Monday. Well, I shouldn't say happy Christmas week. Merry Christmas week. I am so excited that y'all are here or that you are watching the recording back. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight because I know it is a wild week. Those of you that are on, let's start with this. While you are hopping on or if you're already on here, go ahead and just drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. And if you're brand new to this, if you've not ever been on a Zoom before, who invited you to the Zoom tonight? Because anybody that's new to this, this is something, oh, I don't know if y'all can actually see me while this is up on here. Can somebody unmute Baker? Can you see me share this while I'm on, or can somebody chat it in?
Exactly.
You can. Okay, perfect.
Yes, can see
Okay,
it.
awesome. I see you learn some. I've been doing this for 10 years. You learn something new every single day. I didn't know when I was presenting that y'all could actually see me. So that's fun. All right. So this is something that Plexus just came out with. It is really, really cool. It is a sample system that gives you 12 different samples of the Plexus products. Some of our absolutely favorite products that we have are all within this. Kind of like an advent calendar, but not fully like an advent calendar because it doesn't give you days. You can just pick whenever you want. And so if you're new here, if you've never been on a Zoom with us, that's one of the things that we want to give you back. I'm going to keep the chat open after we go through everything tonight, and we'll pick the winners. And so we just want to know who invited you here and if you're new here so that we know who to be able to give that back to. If you have been here for a while, if you're loving the products, if you've been on a Zoom or you're here and it's something that you love and your days are with Plexus and the products, we're going to do a blender bottle giveaway tonight too because we know that these are so super helpful. And so if that's you, would you just drop in the chat what Plexus has helped you with? And I know that that question is so loaded because, like me, it's helped with so many things. But if you could just drop one or two things that it's helped you with and one of your favorite products, which I also know is a loaded question too. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Brianne Coolidge. I've been here for 10 years now in this space, which is crazy to say. It's not something that I ever even thought that I would necessarily start, let alone share or still be here 10 years later because I started highly, highly skeptical. I was a sixth grade math teacher. I have three kiddos. When I started this, they were 2, 3, and 5. I'm about to have a 16-year-old in January, a 14-year-old in February, and my son will be 13 this summer. So three teens in the house. We are super busy. They are all into sports. We just got home from watching their friends play a basketball game. But this is something that I absolutely needed, but did not know that I needed. And so my journey started a lot like a lot of other people's. I saw somebody posting about the pink drink on Facebook. I rolled my eyes really far back in my head because I was super skeptical. I had been suffering from 4 different autoimmune disorders. I was diagnosed in the same 3-year time span that I had all three of my kiddos. And my oldest daughter had extreme anaphylactic allergies and a lot of intolerances and had been diagnosed with over 30 by the time she was 5. And so um, when I actually started Plexus, I quit the first time because I didn't think that it was going to work. I didn't stay consistent, and I'm always really open and honest and tell people that because that's why I love doing these calls. I know what it's like to just see things posted on Facebook and be super skeptical of it. But I also know what it's like when you join a team, when you have somebody that's holding your hand, so to speak, and really helping you through the process. And I am so thankful that I ended up reordering the triplex. And it was everything that I needed in this journey to start really healing my body. And we're going to go through a little bit about that tonight, just what Plexus is, why it's something that's so beneficial for so many of us. If you're somebody that's started skeptically too, will you just drop a 1 in the comments? I just want people to know that that's really normal. And it's not something that we shy away from here. I know that there's a really popular saying right now, like there's no gatekeeping here, but that's totally what this company and this team is. We want y'all to feel confident and comfortable. We want you to know that you can ask us all the questions. You don't have to shy away from anything here. And that we want you to know that your journey is something that we want to specialize for you. There's not a one size fits all thing here. We are not the team or the company that's like you have to take every single product and spend all of your days, personalizing every single thing and kind of cutting out all of the things that we love. That is not what Plexus is. And so over the last 10 years, our team has grown to thousands of people all over the country, the US. We're also in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, and we actually just opened in Japan too. And so this is a global company, and we want to welcome you here tonight. So I'm going to just take a couple of minutes. I'm going to go through this a little bit quickly tonight because it is a busy week, right? It's Christmas week. There's lots of stuff that's going on. And I just want to highlight on a couple of these things with Plexus as a company that it's something that we absolutely stand behind. If you are somebody that's been here for a little while, will you just highlight one of the things that you love the most and drop it in the chat that's up on the screen right now? Something that means a lot to me is that we've been here for 17 years. 17 years in the network marketing space, having an A plus with the BBB and being privately owned in a debt-free company is something that is absolutely huge. Most network marketing companies don't make it past year 2 or 3. And most network marketing companies are not debt free. The reason that I want to highlight that for y'all is because when you're coming into this, you do not have to worry that we are governed by a board. And why that's important is that we know our owners. We know that we have that they have our interests at the very highest forefront of their minds. And we don't have to make rash decisions. We put a lot of money back into philanthropy. As a network marketing company, you do not have to go in and have extra claims and go through rigorous testing, but Plexus chooses to do that. And so we can actually say that we have products that are clinically proven to help with certain things, anxiety and depression, weight loss. There's so many menopause with our vitamins. And so that's something that's really important to us because we can choose where the money goes for our company and also how it's given back in specials and sales. And we're going to go over some of those tonight too. The reason that I was so skeptical when I started this, if you guys look at this list, we have a whole host of different lines of products. We target gut health and healing at the root base. One of the reasons that I was so skeptical is that I would see some people posting about weight loss and other people posting about autoimmune issues and some people posting about allergies and overall gut health and not having migraines and their skin clearing up. And you know how this goes, right? There was lots of different things. And I thought, yeah, okay, there's no way because we learn to treat our body as different entities, right? If you're in pain, you take Tylenol. If you have allergies, you take allergy medication. But with Plexus, we treat the root cause, and it's something that I absolutely love. And that's why we're so good here at Plexus at being able to personalize the products to you. And so if you look at this list that's on the left-hand side, what we would have you do if you're somebody that's new here, that's just starting, or if you've been here and you see other things that you want help with, and maybe that hasn't been part of your journey yet, we take those things, we match those symptoms that you have to a line of products. A lot of you are going to see, or maybe you have seen us talking about our patented pink drink. We say in Plexus often that we are very often imitated and duplicated, but nobody can actually have what we have because it's a patented product. We love that other people want to have what we have because it works when you're with Plexus. The slim product, the pink drink, it is so much more than weight loss. I'm always very open about that. I do not love the name slim. I actually wish that it was called something more like balance because it helps to target your glucose metabolism, your blood sugar balance, which also helps to regulate blood pressure. It helps with weight management if that's something that you need, with cravings, with extra energy, and so much more. And we actually have two different kinds of slim. We have the microbiome slim and we have the hunger control slim. They both do the same thing at the base with those things that I mentioned earlier. But the Microbiome Slim has a target more for gut health, and the Hunger Control Slim has a prebiotic fiber that helps us to feel fuller longer. And so we can kind of steer you to where you are best fit with one of those pink drinks. But that is something that most people end up starting with because glucose metabolism at the core is so super important. And so you'll see that there on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, those three products, so if you kind of etch out the balance there for a second, the Slim, our ProBio 5, and our BioCleanse, those three products make up the triplex. Really, really important for gut health and just kind of targeting things from the center and healing from the inside out. Right now, especially, I know that with the holiday season and we go from Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. I don't know about y'all. I did a reset. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit, but I was feeling the extra fluff of the season. And so a lot of people are throwing balance into their products too, because this helps to also maintain glucose levels, but it helps to mimic the GLP-1 in our body. And just to helps reduce the caloric intake that we have during the season. And so that's a product that we wanted to highlight right now too for a lot of people. Some of y'all will see us posting about different drinks. We don't just have the pink drink. If you want to take a screenshot of this, if you're new here, Hydrate is something that my athletes love. I love this as a healthy option to Gatorade. It's also cheaper than Gatorade, but it doesn't have all of the extra sugars. We don't have actually any synthetics in any of our products with the sugars and with the extra food dyes that a lot of the energy drinks and hydration drinks have. The top one there, the Active, if you ever have seen my stories or see me out and about, you'll probably see me with an Active in my hand. If that is something that you love, will you just drop what you love the most about Active or Hydrate or Restore with any of them in the comments if it's something that you have already started. The Active is my mom fuel. I usually drink one in the carpool line because, if you have kids or you're around kids, or even if you don't and you have a job during the day and you come home, at like 3:34 or 5 o'clock, your second day starts, right? There's all the things to do. Restore there on the bottom, that's one of our newer products. It is a liver detox. Your liver just holds on to so many toxins. And we have seen so many people add that Restore in and just have incredible, incredible success with this. I'm not going to go through every single one of these products because not every single one of these products is going to be right for every single one of you. But what I do want for y'all to see on this screen is that we help you pick your supplement stack. And so what we really want to do every single step of this way is have open communication about what y'all want and how we can best help you, right? And so if energy is something that you want, we match you. If you have a lot of inflammation, we'll help match you with ease. If you have a lot of anxiety or depression or it's something that you struggle with, there is no shame here. We are very open about how we feel with things. Vital Biome is clinically studied and proven to help reduce the feelings of stress and improve your mood. And so this is what it would look like if you went to somebody and just said, hey, these are my top 2 or 3 goals. What do you think would help me the most? There's no pressure here, but we really love personalizing what that would look like for each one of you. Okay. If you love Reset, drop Reset in the comments. Tell me how you feel after you do a reset. I just finished one. I will tell you that it is a complete mental game because I love to eat. Now, I'm going to preface this with everything that you need is within those 3 days or those 3 boxes for the 3 days that you do it. So Plexus Reset is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. It is everything that you need nutritionally for those 3 days. And so your body is not actually hungry, but what I find every single time that I do this, and maybe y'all can relate if you've ever done this before, I mindlessly eat throughout the day. I'm constantly like crunching and snacking, and it just gives me food, not to fuel my body, but to just like satisfy me mentally. I don't know if y'all can relate to that. But it is something that I absolutely love Reset for. I lost 7 pounds in 3 days. I lost the fluff. That doesn't always happen for me. Weight necessarily isn't something that I'm always going for in this, but I had a ton of inflammation. I just had a friend that did this lost 9 pounds in 3 days. And the nice thing about this is for so many of us, it just keeps going because it resets us cellularly. It resets our metabolism. But for me, again, it resets me mentally. Like when you get through these 3 days, I don't know about y'all, but I just feel like I'm on top of the world. Like I can do anything. I don't need all of the extra sugars and all the extra stuff. I'm sleeping better. I have more energy. And so the reason that I'm spending so much time on this tonight is because this is usually $119. It's free right now for new VIPs with your first order. And I'm going to drop this here. There's something new that's coming after Christmas if you are a current member. And so I just want y'all to know how amazing this is and to be ready for the new year. Because something else that's on our team that we do that we love is that we do groups. I'm going to talk just a second about that in just a minute. But we do accountability groups every single month, and we're incorporating Reset into an accountability group in January for those of you that want it. And so these are just a couple of the before and afters that we have now. Y'all, listen to me on this, that this is not my friend Cass at the bottom there in the middle. She did not go from the first picture to the third picture in one reset. That is not it. My friend Andrea did in the second one, but I want y'all to see what happens when you start with a reset and you keep going with the products because we here at Plexus and on this team especially are not into quick fixes. I know that we all want Amazon Prime with our health. I don't know if y'all have ever felt like that. Like I'm just like, okay, get rid of my migraines. I want them gone yesterday. But I'm going to be 42 this summer, and I know that I had decades of buildup within my body. And so we're not about just the quick fix things that are just going to keep coming back. We want to target it at the root. And so we always want y'all to see that. What happens when you stay consistent? And so one of the other things that we just came out with last summer, this has been studied for 3 years. I'm absolutely obsessed. I know Baker is on here. Baker, if you can, or if anybody else that's using this can just drop what you love about our skin health system. She has had amazing, amazing results, as have thousands of other people. It is free of toxins, and that's something that I love being able to say when my teen girls want to use my skincare, that I have no qualms about it. And we actually just launched a new skin health mask, a hydration mask that's absolutely amazing because I know that that's really, really popular with teenagers right now too. And so if y'all want to screenshot this, if this is something that you're just starting, if you're just tuning in for the first time, I know I just chatted a little bit about this, but this is what you will get with your order. It's all month long, so there's never any pressure here. I don't want anybody to feel that you have to rush into anything ever, but this is something that's just this month. It will not carry over into next month. And we're going to use the reset that y'all are getting to be able to do a big group together in January. Okay, I'm going to kind of rush through this, but we want y'all also to know the flip side of the products, or the equal side, I guess I should say, with the products with the opportunity, and why so many people are passionate about this. And when you get a message from somebody, what really is happening on the other end, because I know that so many people love network marketing, that they love their quote unquote side hustle, right? And that most people now actually say that they either want to have one, because so many people do, and it's become such a common thing, and that most people actually love, 76% in exit polls actually like their side hustle more than their actual job. But what that really means here at Plexus is we don't have to do this. Plexus does not have minimums. We don't have a quota that we have to meet every single month. And the reason that I think that that's so important is because we actually use the products here, right? And so if you use it and you want to share it and you love it, then you can. And if you don't ever have to. And I think that that's something that sets us apart from every other place in this industry is that you don't lose your discount if you don't share. You don't lose anything if you don't, you're not pressured to send the messages. Why do I think that's important? Because the person that invited you here tonight went out on a limb. They see you, they care about you, and they want the best for you, and they know what it's like to use these products, but also to be a part of this community. And that's something that's absolutely amazing. Network marketing is projected to reach over $300 billion by the end of this year, like in a couple of days. And so, what I love about that is that it's moms. If y'all earn a paycheck from Plexus, will you just drop in the chat whether that pays for your products or if that's paying for your Christmas or your mortgage or your car payment or what that is? I share that loudly and proudly because it is something that so many Americans need right now. I don't know anybody that doesn't need more. If you've been in the grocery store, if you've been anywhere recently. And the reason that Plexus is so different, number one, we have unique products, but number two, it's consumable. And so it's something that people need every single month. And so 10 years in, I've never felt pressured ever to share these products. If somebody wants it, loves it, they're going to come back. And I simply just get to help people feel their best. And so, again, we just want y'all to know what we have here. Oh, I don't know why that picture didn't load. I'm so sorry. But if it's something that you do decide to share, right from the bat, we have a couple of people on. Chelsea, I saw your face on here. Chelsea ordered for the first time, and within a couple of days, she had a couple of people that started with her because she wanted to experience it with somebody and have the accountability. And so we have these calls every single week. We've got team pages and we've got monthly accountability groups. In January, we're going to do one with steps. Simply just getting your steps in every day and getting your products in every single day. We've got thousands of prizes, thousands of dollars in prizes that are given back. I know that graphic didn't come up and I'm so sorry. I don't know why, but we're doing either an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch or a walking pad as the big grand prize. And those are free for anybody on our team. Our team buys into them, so anybody on our team can be involved in it. And it's just you ordering your products and getting to be a part of that with us. And so if you actually, I'm going to skip to the next slide because I want to make sure that I'm respectful of your time. This is something that's happening right now. If you do decide to start this, right when you do start and you put your first order in, you actually end up getting what we call a referral link. Everybody is real familiar with those now, right? Every single time you order something, it's like your email pops up and you can put your email in and get 10% off your next order. With Plexus, it's cash back. So if you decide to start and you want to do a reset with 3 people, you're going to get $460 back this month. And that goes until December 31st, which is plenty of time. I've seen people had more than 3, like add 6 or 9 people in one day. Just simply messaging your friends and saying, hey, and your family, my mom was the first person to start with me. Hey, we're going to do this. I know that you need this because of X, Y, and Z. And so we want y'all to know that that is something that is there for you. And so that's what this next screen, if y'all want to screenshot, if it's something that you're ordered or you're interested in, it's exactly what happens. We have next day pay. And so you would end up starting, like say you ordered tonight, somebody orders with you, you get paid next day. As long as it's before 5 p.m. So you would actually get paid on Wednesday for this. But y'all understand what I'm trying to say here is Plexus is incredible with this. And if it's something that you're interested in, we want to make sure that you know all aspects of it because it's not something that it's something that completely sets us apart from anybody else in the industry with how incredible Plexus is and how much they give back. Okay. To end it, make sure if you are new here, if you've never been on a Zoom before, that you drop that in the chat. Who invited you? If you're just jumping on or you jumped on after I said this, who invited you? And that it's your first one so that I can enter you into this calendar giveaway. And if you've been here before, make sure that you dropped in the chat too. So we have this blender bottle giveaway. If you either are here now, or if you watch this recording back, We are doing an extra discount for the first 15 people to start. And I'm going to keep this going through until Friday. And the key word that you need to send back, it's really hard. Everybody ready? It's just Plexus. So send whoever invited you to this, just send them a message. Don't let time go by without, because time is going to pass, y'all. Time always is going to pass, whether we do something about it and we start fueling our health or we keep feeding our sickness. And so I don't want y'all to start this because January 1st is coming and we want to do a New Year's resolution. I think stuff like that is great. But what I really want for you is to ask yourself, if I don't start feeling better and being present in my day, what am I going to miss out on? Do I have a friend right now that I know needs extra energy, that I know needs to be present for their kids, or that I know needs a little bit of extra money to be able to pay for Christmas this year? Ask yourself that before you go to bed tonight and message the person that invited you and just say, Plexus, I'm telling you the keyword because I want the extra $10 discount. That's what it's going to be. You're going to get a free reset, the $119 value. You're going to get an extra $10 just for tuning into this. But more than anything that's free, more than anything that's a discount, and on top of the 60-day back money guarantee, you're going to get something that's going to help you start showing up in your days. And you're also going to get an entire community of people that want to lock arms with you and help you feel better. And so just message them your top 2 or 3 things that you want to feel better with, the keyword Plexus. And for the first 15 people, I'll send that extra discount over to you. The person that's helping you, they know how to get a hold of me. Anybody can message me at any point in time. But we want to make sure that you know that this is personalized to you, that it's customized to you, and that there is no pressure here, that we just want to be the ones to be able to help you. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to stay on for just a minute so I can go through the chat. I'll get everybody entered into the giveaway, and we will do the discount until Friday. Merry Christmas, everybody. Good night.